Jenkins, the Ohio State University.
Rodney McLeod, the University of Virginia.
Sidney Washington. Ronald Darby, Florida State.
One guy not here tonight, 1 game suspension, violating the conduct policy, Nigel Bradham. And that could be a big factor before this night is done. 2nd down and 10. And a quick throw to the left side is incomplete. Intended for Freeman. Sidney Jones covering on the play. And for Atlanta, it's a 3rd down and 10. Let's look at Jim Schwartz. His defense 4th in the league last year and number 1 against the run.
How about that? A little RPO back at the Philadelphia Eagles. Run blocking this way, pass blocking over here, and swing it out. The Falcons had seen so much of it a season ago, they decided to try it.
And the green zone in to show you exactly where they have to go. Up to the other line, 3rd down and 10 from the 39-yard line. Play clock is at 1. Ryan slipping through his left, throws outfield, and that's Jones getting open to set up a 1st down and goal to the 5-yard line. So a great beginning to the season for one of the premier wideouts in the NFL.
And a blitz on, they're going to loop all the way around here, but this offensive line got it done. This front is tremendous. Had a little game going that time. Tried to bring Derek Barnett and his speed all the way around. Chris Long got chipped on the outside, and Julio made the play. Julio Jones is getting it done.
Julio eating.
And they finish it off. And they get it in the end zone. Now we'll keep our eye on what they do.
33-yard gain for Jones. He's going to hand it on straight through the middle. Goes Freeman all the way down to the 1-yard line. Last year, Atlanta was able to move the ball up and down the field. But once they got to the red zone, all kinds of difficulties. And Chris talked about Sarkisian, who called the plays last year from upstairs. This year he moves back downstairs. And let's see what he dials up.
Sarkisian, trash.
Well, the easiest thing to do is run the football. If you can run it in, the rest of that zone defense and everything they've been seeing gets much easier.
Freeman. And he's going to get stuck. Fletcher Cox, tough to run by him at the 1-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and goal. Atlanta using a fullback. Ricky Ortiz versus your guy out of Oregon City has been in on several plays on this drive.
This guy is a beast. Fletcher Cox, how you called it, comes all the way around. Looks like he's out of the play. Athletic enough to make that play, and a huge one coming up right now.
3rd down and goal. Atlanta goes with 3 tight ends. And the fullback.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of
They're going to ever throw a fade to Julio?
NRG Stadium in Houston. The scene from a few moments ago. This crowd enthusiastically cheering.
I almost got that bitch picked off.
From the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Almost got that bitch picked off.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
That boy better not run that Philly special.
You got Ortiz, you got Freeman on 4th down and goal. Can they run it in? Freeman to the outside.
Nope. 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 Stop that ass.
Makes a tackle. Goal line stand. Eagles have the ball. They come back to Philadelphia.
Nope. We gotta watch that mother sucker over there. Alright, I'm in the hook.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson.
Oh!
And his first look is incomplete.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago. They're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs because he can really impact this offense. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Yeah, the whole family gets 6 months to re-up on this on the rest. So let's play that reggaeton. Old school reggaeton.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Only on Verizon. Switch now and get a free Samsung Galaxy J3 boost.
Out of the gun, Watson. Oh, he almost picked him. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw we'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
This kickoff special.
On 1st down, Allen. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. And he's able to take this one out to the 35-yard line. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Celebrating the Eagles' first Super Bowl championship. Here's the man who made the tackle, Brazil Hill. His first offensive play from the 2-yard line after the goal line stand.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't see Marshall trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Usually the first drive and score.
Watch Hill come off the edge here. Take on 1 block. Come off a 2nd block. Still maintain that edge.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Because they could not stop him from getting
throwing his Allen on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
3rd down is a key down in any game you play. 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
On 4th down, here's Justin Vogel on to punt it away. Back deep, Bruce Ellington. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
And the best story he told about the Philly special was
money.
What a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. And here comes the Texans now. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Ricardo Allen is there to break it up.
This is one of the toughest guys in all the National Football League right there.
From the end zone, Watson.
Comes out, he has a 2-leg go.
It's Ellington.
I knew that's where he was going.
To get this one up to the 8-yard line this time.
Should have ran the trap to that side.
6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head scheme going.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down, setting up the screen for Miller.
Yes, sir.
And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. Only a yard there, sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
The playing field and did not look like that was the case there for Gibson.
Watson on 3rd down.
Oh, they cheated me. Give me the pick.
Get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20.
Shit, they cheated me. Give me the pick.
10 yards and a 1st down.
6 minutes into the opener.
I'm like, I know what this cat doing. Exactly. Exactly. I know what he's doing.
Shy of the 20. Tackle there by Saran Neal out of Jacksonville State.
Most advanced SUV.
I'm Emma, I'm Claire, and we're the Salmon Sisters. We run our business from the boat. It's a really small space. This new surface to us is perfect size.
On second down, here's Watson. It's complete to Fuller.
I was looking for the switch, and he pretty much ran it on both sides. So.
Every time you want the weekend to start on Thursday.
Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
And every time you can't think of a single thing you need.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. It's Vontae Davis, the Pro Bowler, in on the stop.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. And some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
Arlington has it middle of the field. And he's brought down. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38. Watson on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up 2nd down.
As long as offense doesn't travel fast.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Could save you 15% or more.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
1960 in the pre-Super Bowl.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Back to throw, Watson. As he throws there, incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. Well, the drive started, the shadow their own goalpost all the way back at the 2. Pretty nice job of getting downfield and at least getting 3.
Agreed on that one. A real nice job because really their goal was to get out of the shadows of those goalposts to get themselves a little bit of room up on their defense. Instead, they got 3 points out of it.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Freeman on the first series, and he was stuck at the end as he couldn't get it in.
Again, it's McCoy. They find some open field here. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. Charles, I think sometimes maybe we take LaShawn McCoy for granted. Been in the league since 2009. He's played 12 or more games every season as a running back. 30 years old this year. What do you see for his future?
I still see a very bright future for him. And you're exactly right. We do kind of take him for granted. Remember, he was with Philadelphia. Then he goes to Buffalo. Buffalo goes through the playoff drought before last season. And the Eagles, they win a Super Bowl without him. So, yeah, we forget just how special he is. But I do think with his running style, he's got many more seasons left.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start.
They get away with it. Coleman for a first down.
And here's Allen on 3rd down. He's got his running back, LaShawn McCoy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
And he had to throw a little lob, Matt Ryan did, over the top. But then once he got
so
out
1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line.
Now Julio Jones in when they're at the 10-yard line instead of out. I'm sure he was just gassed after touching the ball 3 times in that first round. He did not play in the exhibition.
Now a 1st down carry here for McCoy. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
The punt team on now as this one's sent away. Here's Ellington. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd is Watson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
You're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Play action from Miller. Now Watson. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Here's Shane Leckler now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And it's fielded at the 34. 51 yards on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Just inside the 7, and it is second down and goal. In a scoreless first quarter on opening night. Play action. Ryan dancing and looking, and will fire it out of the end zone. Terry McCauley is going to be our guy, our rules analyst, many years, the great referee. So Terry, how'd you see that last one?
Yeah, thanks very much, Al. This is kind of what we thought we'd see this year. He has firm control, and then the ball hits the ground, and then there is ball movement. And one of the changes to the rule was ball movement doesn't automatically mean loss of control. So I think they did the right thing for letting it stand. It's not clear and obvious that the ruling on the field was wrong.
All right, thank you, Terry. 5.5 to go in the first quarter. Third down and goal.
Sound fundamental defense thus far, and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming. The first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Allen now looks to throw. It's complete right side to Benjamin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking. It's still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Over by Mills. To the right on third down and goal. And Ryan in the pocket throws into traffic. And then
throwing on first down is Allen. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. Got some real estate inside the 30 and all the way down to the 25-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Right there, you'll see it. And knock him down.
The Eagles, Matt Bryant, 43 years old. The new snapper is Jeff.
They go play action here on first down. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. That one goes for 24 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
The Volkswagen ticket is active.
Again, they'll throw down, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Darren Fells, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are in for 6. Hauschka with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
As long as office doesn't travel fast, you can count on Geico saving folks money. 15 minutes.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away.
Here we are, home sweet home. Welcome to a house where magic lives.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
He was gone.
Broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up the first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Here's Watson.
Oh, he got,
Couldn't quite hold it.
like, wow.
Ball pops out, incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Dancing to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Let's go back to why it wasn't interference on that last
The Texans on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
So was the contact before or after the ball was in
A
the
shotgun
air?
snap for Watson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Trent Murphy in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Shane Leckler now as he's on to punt for Houston. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Oh boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. Muscles him off. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Dallas, Dakota State, Jason Peters, Arkansas. Brandon Brooks, Miami University. Lane Johnson, Oklahoma.
They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. Set to return, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
That last catch short the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Captain Kelly, UCLA, Troy McClain, South Florida, Grady Jerry,
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he's got and he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39. So we're 1st and 10 now in Houston territory as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Last year, now in his 4th season, #1 pick out of USC in 2015, and Philadelphia has its first first.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
It's a run block over here. These guys
Flush
are going to
down
pass
right.
it, and they're running.
And some room to work. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Some teams do it where everybody.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays you can't account for?
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, are microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Anytime you see that slot corner blitzing off the edge, you know something else is going to tear everybody inside. So basically,
they'll go again to McCoy.
Damn!
They get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That was a really
great, impressive.
Alert, alert, alert.
That pickup ensures the drive continues.
Not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the
alert, alert, alert.
right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Touchdown! Alert, alert, alert! I got what I was looking for.
Kelvin Benjamin, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice two-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Got to field it in the end zone.
And that's one of the new kind of...
And he's all the way up across the 40. And down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
Getting in bullets here.
On first down, it's Watson. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he is down deep into Buffalo.
Good ass play call, man. Good Lord.
Watson hitting Fuller with a big one. 44 yards. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about a different style of running in order to get this guy going.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Star Latulippe getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? From the gun, here's Watson. And incomplete. The contact.
I knew that play was coming.
Free and brings up 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in here.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Really special. Here it comes. But was it the right call?
Let's field it a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Wide receivers, your tight ends.
Good pick.
But it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he brings it back.
I tried to fit it in the hole, and he swiped it.
Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity. And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
After the interception, here's Watson. Steps away. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands.
I don't think he's going to play a ton here tonight between the heat and the surgery, maybe about half the snaps. Big boy bands it up.
First quarter in the books. Atlanta 3. Philadelphia nothing. This kickoff special continues after
Watson now looking to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, they won't give me the fucking pick. Come on, Madden.
This one he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Golly, they won't let me get an interception.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Watson now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10.
Golly, he done should have thrown so many picks by now.
Now Watson buying time to his
Go get him.
over 75 years.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble.
Oh, he should have thrown so many picks by now, but they not letting me get them.
They're working against a very
They are not letting me get them.
all day long. They've kept him under wraps, and on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Here's Watson now on second down. His throw incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Home sweet home, the house where magic lives.
The Texans on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Watson. Can't hang on to it.
We should have had so many picks by now.
Would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does.
So many picks by now that's been dropped on no animation trigger.
Last week, despite not having any interceptions, trying to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU.
So many, man.
That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because
so many.
You're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield, and you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road.
There it was. You had a meltdown by Atlanta.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
So there, the result. I'll tell you what, I keep thinking about that Super Bowl last year.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Overthrow. Because I jammed him coming off the line. He didn't get a free release. I jammed him coming off the line.
They've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone, we're thinking we're giving up 3, we just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
Bernardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line is really hunkered down. Establish themselves.
This is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Now Allen off the bootleg. Out to his left, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The 4-time All-Pro, J.J. Watt, and it'll be 4th down. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1, and you know, they had 5 last week, I remember.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily just protecting your quarterback, but to show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
He's the one that really understands that and understands the blocking scheme. He is the run game coordinator that's taking a lot of pressure off Doug Peterson.
On 1st down, Watson. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And now the Texans are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game.
We're going to see a lot of those 2 guys out here tonight.
Watson operating from the gun.
Wow. They won't get me. They won't let me do no interceptions, man. I was on triangle.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And now out come the Bills. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
So Nelson has all 4 receptions Alford with the tackle and first down.
A give to McCoy.
Jason Peters is so valuable. Watch this. They know he can block one-on-one.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Nothing whatsoever. They slide the line the other way, and Nick Foles can stand there for about 4 seconds.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. 10th carry now for McCoy. He takes this up right near the 45-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Pass back on the other way. They're going to get the routes coming down the field.
Game 6.
They'll run it in out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause of the action. A timeout here defensively. The Bills on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Still on his feet. And picks up first and 9.
Allen to throw. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. This give is to McCoy. And he'll take this one down to the 36. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
3rd and a half yard.
They are staying no and believe me, the first game of the year out.
Here's McCoy. And he's got some space here. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
But he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
McKinley could believe he couldn't bring it down with an arm tackle there, but he just simply could not. Aaron Sproles, especially back in the days with the New Orleans Saints and Drew Brees.
A 1st down carry now for Crowell. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try to force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, you crowd the line of scrimmage. If they do pop one, it's going to go over.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of the possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about it if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to lead that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And he'll get get this one down to about the 17. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it's all going to come down to Stephen Hauschka. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So it's all going to come down to Stephen Hauschka. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win.
Ball game.
And this one is good. Stephen Hauschka delivering in the clutch. And the Bills are going to get out of here winners. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Bills, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everybody.